Alright. I got some coffee, I peed, I vented my frustrations about terrible writing out. Let's go down to level 5.
The smell of death surrounds me.
Spooky. Alright, so there's already the next dungeon layer right here. This is gonna go... Told you, it doesn't really matter after a while. You'll start to understand how dungeon layout works. So this is the catacombs. Boy, hope you're ready for this. So first things first, if you start having overheads... I almost called it an overhead prayer, wow. You'll want to start casting them at the start of the floor. Once you go down a floor, or up a floor, you'll actually lose your overhead, so make sure to remember to cast it. Actually, we want this. This is also why, by the way, I have so few spells, is because I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over and having so much shit in the way. Alright, so we've noticed the geometry has changed as well. I'm going to round the corner and get shot. Oh, that's so smart. Alright, so this is where we can start encountering goat men. I mean, sorry. Oh my god! Alright, you can be like, Seth, weren't you just saying that people stand still and get shot a bunch? Yeah, this is a bit different. We have to tank here. This is a very nasty spot. Oh my god. See, I remember, I love this. This is actually the first memory of what Diablo is to me. Oh my god, look how fucking many there are in here. Holy shit, this room is massive. Holy fuck. They took up like every tile. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Wow. I have never seen that many enemies in this room type before. Holy shit. There was like an enemy on every single tile. Oh my word. I'll use that, sure. Good God. That was nuts. I can't be lying. That was pretty nuts. And we were very lucky we didn't get killed. Anyways, this is the first image of Diablo I actually... I kind of want that. I kind of want that. Okay, let's say F5, F6. So, Firewall is actually kind of useful. We'll put F7 as a heal. No, we'll do F6, then 7. And then... Oh shit, I fucked up. I fucked up! And we'll put 7, and then F8. Damn it, Seth, you fat-fingered idiot. There we go. So F7 we'll put as a Firewall. Actually kind of a good spell. Not the greatest, but it's not bad to have. You don't need to really increase spells that much in terms of leveling. It just mainly reduces mana cost and gives you a little bit more damage. It's not necessary to keep leveling them. So 2 strength, 1 magic, and then dex. Okay, that'll work. I recommend saving after every fucking level up or something large happens to you. It's probably a good idea. Also, I haven't mentioned this yet. So if I went down and then I went back up, the dungeon would still be the same. But if I saved the game and went down, the dungeon would still be the same, right? I don't know if I'm explaining this any better, so okay, let's just peek our head down there right quick. Okay, cool. And then we go back up. If I had loaded the game before and then tried to go down, it would still be the same thing. So when you try to go and like, it's not like in what's it called? NetHack or whatever, where going down affects like, oh, I can't explain it. Anyways, here's a way out. Bottom line, the dungeon's static, everything's the same. Nothing changes if you try to go into a different spot in a different way or load the game. The dungeon's already pre-made. So this is our shortcut, by the way, to go back down to Catacombs if you really want to go there. And I haven't even mentioned this yet, but if you start a new character or a new game, a new game with an old character, oh fuck, that room is probably gonna be bullshit. Oh my god, I can already feel it. Yeah, these guys will sap your stats. Don't let them hit you. So, I mean, they'll literally delete stats off of your character sheet. Do not let them hit you. Oh god. Alright, so that's a stealth enemy. They're called hidden. They do exactly what you think they do. They turn invisible, and you can't see where they're at, and then they hit you, and you take dumb damage, and they bottleneck you, and they're probably the most common way I get killed in this game as a whole. So, anyways, if I start a new game, and I was like, ah, fuck it, I don't want to go all the way to Cathedral, then down to Church, I just want to get to Hell again. You just load a new game with that character at a certain level. If you've already been to Hell once, just go straight there, right from the shortcut. You'll be Gucci. Hey, look, a glory hole. Yeah, I went straight there. You're welcome. I never noticed that until just now. I highly doubt that was the intention, but you know, this is Blizzard, and we all know what happened to Blizzard. I don't know, did that happen before? Actually, let's just not talk about it. That's probably the better idea. Anyways, so like in Rogue or NetHack, actually Rogue you can't go upstairs. Well, you can, but I've never survived fucking long enough in Rogue to do it. I've never beaten Rogue ever. I have just never done. I don't think it's fucking possible. I know that people go, oh, actually, it's really easy. You know, it's like, I agree, but I also disagree. It's like when idiots say that, oh, every game of NetHack's finishable. That's not true. You can get some fucking nasty combinations of shit, so don't be so smug because you play a game from 1986, okay? That game is bullshit in some areas, and it's extremely archaic and extremely annoying. But I love it. It's a fantastic game. But it is very archaic and very stupid, and there's a lot of contrived shit that can happen to you that you have no control in. So, yeah. Anyways, like, in NetHack, how it works is... Oh, shit, I gotta get in the door frame. You do not want to get bottlenecked. These enemies are fucking dangerous. I'm gonna make sure they're all dead if I go in that room. I can't stress it enough, that is the most dangerous enemy in this floor type. And they are very common, and I don't want to get killed. Yep, there's one right there. I barely saw it for like a half a second. And they can stand in like weird positions, and they'll stay there, and then you'll just take damage, and you'll open your inventory up and take a fuckload of damage. It's really dangerous. But how that works in that game is the dungeon level generates the moment you go downstairs, right? Okay, do not fuck around. So there's two types of these guys. That's great. This is really nerve-wracking. I was gonna say there's always at least 2 or 3 more. These guys are also servants of Diablo, if you didn't know. Anyways, so when you go down a floor in this game, everything's already static. But if you go down a floor in NetHack and you're like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go and you just bolt down as fast as you can, so the generation will generate enemies and shit that's based on the level you are when you go down. Does that make any sense? Oh my god, get the fuck out of this room. There's like 2 of those in this room, I guarantee you that. There was the first one, there's one more, okay? I know how this works. Okay, maybe it didn't happen. Seth was wrong. I understand. So, anyways, yeah, there's a lot of, like, you can't cheese this game. If an area is cheesy, that's just the way the game rolled. Once we get to mines, that'll become a hell of a lot more apparent. So, but no, this is what, alright, this, actually no, let me get in the position. Alright, so, it's in this, oh fuck. I was gonna say this next area is where it could be. So you see when they phase in like that? There could be one to my side right now, and I don't see it. And then all of a sudden I just take an insane amount of damage. These are the most annoying enemies for melee characters. Ranged characters, it's not as bad. But yeah, they can gank you, oh like that, see? They can gank you so fucking easy. But see this room? This is what Diablo, the very first image of it I ever saw as a kid. I can never forget that my aunt said that nasty Diablo game. I don't like Marty playing that nasty Diablo game. This is the image I saw. I will never forget that. Like, that is etched into my brain forever. Oh god, there's like 5 of them in this room, isn't there? I didn't hear him die. I know they're in here. If there are drugs in this dungeon, I will find them. Did you think I was crazy? You're probably like, oh, it's not gonna work, Seth. Fucking, what are you doing, you idiot? What was that? Huh? What was all that? So, the next time you try and doubt it, you better fucking think before you speak. I don't know why, it's not that big of a deal. I can show you why Firewall's really good, though. Watch. And I'll just take a drink of my coffee. How's your day been? I lit a man on fire today. Oh, that's cool. Wonderful. It does damage you, by the way. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Of course they wouldn't go down. Fucking... You guys... Alright, this is a good example. Do not move forward till you know that this room is clear. Because if not, you're gonna get hit in the back. There's one more. I know there's one still in this room. Where he's at, I don't know, but I know there's at least one more. The room hasn't ended, technically, so I still have a chance to be correct. Oh, this is the, Oh, no, it's not. See, I'm nervous. This is why I love Diablo 1. You have so many moments of actual tension because the camera is actually closer to you. I mean, D2 does it right. Okay, it's the right amount of distance between the character and the fucking, like, player. But in this game, it feels more intimate, right? If it was this close, that would be too damn close. I'm not even going to attempt to play like that, because that's way too dangerous. But that's what I mean. It's more... You feel more connected to what's going on at this range, I think. It's just right. And I think that's something that this game does really well. A Staff of Mana? I mean... I can show you what it does. It's what it does. If you want to use it, you can use it. I'm not going to, but if you want to use it, it's there. Oh! Well, you know what? These things happen. They sure do.
Not enough mana.
You hate to see this kind of thing. They're resistant to fire, they're not immune. So they can sort of not die. Oh, well, I tried, didn't I? They just... Oh, they're so fucked. I hate tanking, I really do. It's the only time I hate it is when you're playing as a rogue. It's really stressful. Okay, good. That could have been a lot worse. Please be something fun. Why do... I don't want Holy Bolt. I just don't. Okay? I don't want it. You don't want it either. Don't act like you do. You don't. Okay? I don't know what I did. Oh. 10 to strength, but 1 AC. That's pretty bad. You're probably like, I thought you said the items got better. They do, eventually. You know, it's like if I just got like fucking I don't know, godly plate of the whale right off the bat, do you think it would be fun? I'd be bored in 5 minutes. It's like in NetHack when you just, you know, the meta is you wish for something. You wish for blessed +2 greased silver dragon scale mail. Am I correct? Did I get the entire thing correct? I hope I did. I played that game enough to know. Like, after that, you stop caring. You're like, alright, fuck it. I don't need armor. I mean, you can get better armor still, but... That's what I mean. I like getting stuck with bad gear. Alright, I said that now, and it's going to be really bad, isn't it? But that's kind of why I like D2 early game more than I like it late game. Because you kind of have to rely on what you know you need, and then once you get what you need, you just go, alright, I'm good. It's like... I do like the aspect of that in D1 more. Because you're like, oh, cool, I got a fucking bow. That's great. That could be way better than what I've got, right? You know, we could just do this. We can walk up there. I don't see a problem. If you think yeah, I've got some stuff I can sell. We'll sell these stabs and shit we don't need. It's always good, like I said, double check every time you go to Adria.
I sense a soul.
It's always a good idea. So we'll do just that. Oh wow, those are really cheap. I thought they'd be more expensive. What do you know? Book of Fireball. Yes! Okay, that's actually really fucking good. Oh, that's scroll. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't need that again. You don't need to get 2 of a spell sometimes. It's nice to get them, but you don't need it. So, I got excited for nothing. Life, am I right?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Let's just buy 4, and then I'll use a potion of mana first. How do I put this? So, one of the things that I always say is really useful is Fireball. Now, what's the difference between Fireball and Firebolt? Firebolt is simply a bolt. It doesn't do anything. It's single shot something and the thing dies, right? What does Fireball do? Well, if you've watched my other videos like a good person, you'll know that Fireball has an AoE to it. And that AoE... This is really bugging me. That AoE is what makes it really useful. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. It's really bugging me, okay? The AoE is what makes it useful. Because the AoE hits other enemies. And it's so good you can use it the entire game. Matter of fact, I would say Fireball and Chain Lightning are the only 2 offensive spells you actually need in the game. Everything else is still good, but that's really all you need. Cool, thanks, bro. What did I just consume? Okay, doesn't matter. I need more pots, though.
What ails you, my friend?
Told you get really good at doing this. And I'll save the rest for repair cost.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Cool, so we have 700 GP left. Nice! But yeah, you wanna... It's gonna bug me. It doesn't matter, I'm just trying not to look at it. Alright, so... Oh, there's more gold over there. I'm a fucking idiot. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, why did I do that? I could've just... Oh, fuck, now I'm walking back here. That's just great. That's just great. How's your day been? Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's just great. I don't remember, and it probably wasn't important. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm sorry. It was probably useful. Fireball, that's right. So Fireball, really, really good spell. Because once you hit certain breakpoints with your casting frames, it's just constant stream of damage. If I really would love to get it as a rogue, because it's always a good spam. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, great. Fun time's over, guys. Oh boy. I gotta get in a better position. So that's how dangerous it can be to start off a room. Now we know. Okay. So yeah, goatmen are no joke. There's goatmen archers and then just regular ass goatmen. They all suck. Alright. So this is a goat shrine. They're like the shrines in the church, except you don't know what they are. They will only reveal what they are when you use it. That can be really risky. I'm actually going to be smart. Use mana shield and overhead. I'm going to put this on just in case. Shit. This is where the things start to get tense. Alright, this is... Alright, if you're playing as a sorcerer, by the way, familiars are resistant to lightning. Hence why they can cast it. They're one of your first introductions to elemental enemies. And you've probably seen these guys in Diablo too. They are the little gloom bats in that game. There is always more shit in rooms than you think there is, by the way, if you couldn't tell this by now. So... Alright. There's probably like 5 more in there. That's fine. I want more points in dex this level, then we're gonna do magic in the next one. I'll take a hit, why not? So yeah, you can get hit by that if you're not careful. So yep, you can see what I mean. They have resistance to magic and they're immune to lightning. What do you know? I will actually use that. That's not a bad spell. I'll show you how it works. It's pretty much just beefy damage, so I ain't gonna complain. That sounds right. That is perfect. Wow. So lightning is actually, as a spell, not the damage type. Lightning is actually really fucking useful, and I'll show you why when we come across it. There we go, watch. You throw it down, everything dies. Okay, that's all you gotta know. Watch. You thought, oh, Seth's full of shit, it can't be that good. Seth's never full of shit when it comes to anything Diablo related. Oh boy, so yeah, we have archers now. Great. So, goat archers are actually more dangerous than skeleton archers, not just because of statistics, but they're actually just better. And I think they can fire faster than skeletons. I'm not 100% certain on the faster part, but they are much, much worse than skeleton archers. You don't want to fuck around in a room full of them. It's really easy to get killed by them. Okay. So now you start to see why rogue is interesting, because we have a spellcasting option now. I told you! I'm always like, oh, there's always gonna be one enemy in one fucking dumb spot in a room. It's true. So, alright, I'm so used to playing as sorcerer, it's starting to kick back in. I don't want to get into that habit because I can't do it, but watch this.
Not enough mana.
If you don't think magic is busted in this game, you're wrong. It's still got its downsides, obviously. You can't rely on it as a rogue as much as you can as a sorcerer, but it's still really strong. It's a great way to start off a room that's really packed, and you're probably like, oh wow, Seth wasn't lying. Mana shield is actually really useful. Have I taken a single hit of you know, health damage yet? Nope. We're not going to count the first room that I walked into and nearly got killed in 15 seconds on. That didn't happen. So, cool. Oh boy, I don't want to get stun locked, so I'm going to just throw this down there. We don't have Fireball yet, which is unfortunate because, yeah, some enemies can be dual immune. That can happen. It's really fucking annoying. Mainly bosses can be dual immune. I don't think there's any passively dual immune enemies, even in Hell. Oh, these guys are immune. That's right. So, yeah, you do have to... What is that? Oh, God! He's so fast! Holy shit! Oh my God, you see that fucking speed? That was holy crap.
Not enough mana.
Oh God, this is an example of a room you don't want to be in. Also, yeah, block doorways because enemies get stuck in that door frame and they can't wiggle their way through it. Yeah. Seth played this game before, you say? Okay. Do I have any more mana? No. That's unfortunate. Holy bolts? Yuck. No thanks. I'm not a fan of that myself. I really can't... It is a good, like, if you have a dual immune, like a lightning and a fire resistant enemy, you can use, like, holy bolt on. Oh my God, we don't have time to talk about that. Okay. There's probably more around the... Yeah, there's always more shit around the corner in this game. Okay, good. Oh, that's a rejuve. I'll take that. I'll add that for me breakfast. That really didn't help. Fuck. I want more mana. See, I'm starting to get greedy with magic. That's the problem. As soon as I get any good magic, I want to use it constantly. I gotta settle for shitty bows. Damn it. I want to use the thing that I don't want to use the thing that my class is based on. I want to use other things. I wanted to go to Tashi Station to pick up some more power converters. You can waste time with your friends later. For now, I need those droids and you out on the harvest ASAP. That's not what he says. I just don't remember what he says because it's not important. Let's see. It's a fucking metal-looking axe, man. There's also pools. I haven't mentioned this yet. There's tears, and then there's pool of blood, I think, and then there's like pool of rejuvenation or something. I don't remember. There's only a handful. One of them lowers your health, if I remember correctly. Oh shit! I can't afford to not pay attention at this point in the game. It's way too dangerous. Here, have this. I want it. Thanks. Okay, good. There's probably like 5 more in the end of this tunnel. There's something down there. I heard it hit something. Where is it? It's probably moved around. That's just great. I'm not touching the level up menu till I know this room's empty. Okay. We'll do magic and the next level's dex. I hate this feeling. This is why I love this game, but I really hate it because it stresses you the fuck out not knowing what's in each room. But it's kind of why I say that you don't get this feeling in D2, and I've played a lot of it to know that. You don't get that feeling. For me, it's annoyance. In this game, it's actually nerve-wracking to not know what's in each room. Oh, this is bad. See, this is why I say you can use magic as a sorcerer like exclusively, but when you're using a rogue, you have to really choose when you gotta use magic. I'm probably wasting it, honestly, but in my opinion, it's fine. This is the Temple of... No, this is the Shrine of Bone. Or whatever it's called. Halls of Bones. Or some shit. So we gotta find the tome first. Colonel has to tell us about it. Actually, I think our character reads it, I'm pretty sure. There's one more. I know there is. There's always one more. I don't buy that shit for $1. There's always one more of these fuckers in here. This is probably where we're gonna find the tome. No? Okay. Ooh, more mana. Don't mind if I do. Book a search. I'm gonna search this. Suck on this. I don't know either. I'm gonna pop that on because I don't trust this. I probably should save that for the next subfloor because it's actually really hard. But it has really fucking good loot. And we have firewall, so it becomes extremely jokey. So that means that the tome is on this side and with the way down. You can't open those areas till you found it. Alright. There's a few things like that in the game as well, but I can't remember all of them. I don't think I've seen every single variance in Diablo 1. I will say there's one thing I do like about D3 is it does check off which things you've actually done. And it gives you a little bit more... Oh, I have done all the things, but that game is dog shit, so it doesn't really matter. We also have the meteorite too, so we can run into that. Alright, we have a lot of shit we can come across right now. I just want to fucking get in there. This is the only thing I hate is moving around without teleport. Why doesn't every character have teleport? Seth said in Diablo 2. Every character can learn teleport in Diablo 1. Why don't you have teleport? You just haven't found it yet. You're being a big baby about it. Also, I do like how in D1 gold actually has a function. I think that's something I do genuinely enjoy. And that there's a finite amount of gold in the entire game. Like, per character, I should say, or per game seed, whatever you want to call it. Where is that damn book? Oh, there it is.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Fucking metal. Alright. I think I found... Yeah, we can just go straight there now. Good. Oh boy. Also, something I really love is the Halls of the Blind, the poem, because to me, this is the thing that I always think of the most. I think of Diablo 1 is that poem. Shadows move where things should not be, or something like that. It's the way that it's narrated by the rogue is so fucking cool. Okay. Let's be smart, and let's actually get some items for this, because this can be very, very tough. Alright. What is this bullshit
Hello,
axe?
my friend. Stay a while and
None of it
listen.
matters. Is that really what I think it is? Yeah, it is! Oh my god, that's terrible. Wow.
Well, what can I do for you?
It's worth a lot. Do I have anything I can make use of? That bow is actually really interesting, and we might be able to get it by the end of the sub-dungeon. We might be able to get one of these things by the end of this dungeon. I need this shit. I do want to use that mana shield one, though. That's actually really important. Because you can see we have 77 life and 88 mana now. So it's actually
What ails you, my
kind of a
friend?
big deal. So let's get about... That should be more than enough. We might be able to actually exclusively rely on mana at this point. That'd be cool if I could. I'd like to. The earlier I can do that, the better. Because I do genuinely enjoy spellcasting. The other reason I like picking Rogue is you get the option to do spellcasting. You don't get that at all as the Warrior. The Barbarian...
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I like how I said Barbarian. The Barbarian, he actually does have no mana at all. But you can dual wield, I think, is the thing. You have to look up how to do it. I can't explain it. You have to edit a text file. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, son of a bitch. Oh. Damn it. That is so disheartening. Fucking. We might be able to buy it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but I will... Okay. Let's be real. I want that. Okay, that's... Oh, fuck. I genuinely want that. Ugh.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Because we actually are at a point where we could do that. Oh, that's so frustrating. Damn it, man. There's no way in... Okay, it can happen, so I'm not going to explain it just yet, but... This dungeon could probably buy us one of these really high-tier items that will save me a ton of time. Okay, so... This is important. I kind of want to keep this on. Yeah, let's just... No. Oh, fuck, I have begun. Alright, this is a lot like the skeleton thing. Okay, this is a little bit... Great. I don't think there is... Yeah, they don't resist lightning, so I'm fine. Actually, I don't even need the map. I know this entire map without looking at it. It's always the same. Sound like my cat. It's probably weird to see me not play with the map, huh? It feels weird without it on, but I feel like something's wrong with the game if I don't see the map, but I do know this entire area. Jesus! Okay. So that's the charge beasts. If you didn't get why they're called that yet. Oh, look, edgy imagery. There's 2 more in here. Told you. Now, if they hit you with that attack, it puts you immediately into hit recovery. Actually, I kind of want that on because I can see where the things open up if I have it on. There we go. So each of these crevices is actually a lot of loot. And there's, I think, yeah, there's a shitload of dudes in these rooms. We're not going to use firewall on this, but trust me, that center chamber is full of fucking dudes. Always 3 items in all of these.
I have no room.
I should have probably planned for this a bit better, shouldn't I? It don't matter. I'll deal with it later. Okay, now it does matter. I can't fucking... Flails are so big in this game. Ah, that's right. I know. Seth, you idiot. What are you doing? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You see, you don't deal with this sort of shit in Diablo 2 very often. This is why this is so funny. Once I get a lightning and fire spell at the same time. I won't do that anymore. I'll actually probably... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Oh well. Because you don't need a hotkey for it after a while. Sometimes I just do this and just select it manually because it's not that big of a deal. Fuck, that's not what I meant to do! Seth, you idiot! It's fine. It's fine. So there's a horn... Yeah, you heard him get hit. There's unseen and 2 horn beasts per... 1 horn beast per here, there's 4 in that center chamber. Has Seth been wrong yet? No. So if I'm like, if there's an enemy in there, I'm not lying. Alright, so that opens up the side chamber. But this also can open up this. So we're not going to do that just yet. I highly doubt I'm going to have enough to afford mana shield after this, but it would be pretty cool. There's also skeleton-mans in here, or sorry, unseen. There's skeletons and then unseen. So don't just bolt in there directly, and you're going to get bottlenecked if you do. There's still one more in here, I know there is. Want to bet money on it? Charged bolts. Not... Okay, it's a good thing we're not betting money. I mean, what? But... Did you guys know I did the voice for the rogue? Yeah, that's me. I was there in 1997. I was a whole 3 years old. Do not open this door unless you know what you're doing.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
There's still more shit in there, by the way. There's a lot of shit in that room. That's not everything. Oh! You thought I was kidding, right? Seth doesn't lie about Diablo. He won't lie to you with this game. True and honest. I won't lie to you about Diablo. Now, Harry, I think this there Diablo game is a bit sexist on the ladies. There's still more. I know there's more in this room. There's always more. This is like the D1 curse. There's always a shitload of enemies in here. We're not out of the clear just yet either. Not even close. Fuck it. Move that gold pile over there. It's unfortunate. No, I don't have a search. Yeah, I've got your search right here. I'm gonna use a spell for that. There's 4 of those fucking charge beasts in this room, too. There's always 4. This is the same layout every time. I do not want to get hit into hit recovery. And there's unseen? They must have backlogged into here. There's not normally any in here. It's fine. There's 2. There's 2 more. First time I did this dungeon, it scared the shit out of me when I was a teenager. Or not teenager, but younger. Oh yeah, by the way, there's the goofy Hydra. If you've played D2, that's what Hydra is. It's called Guardian in this game. Because the first time I played this game, I was playing with headphones and just in a really bad mental state. And it was really stressful. So it felt way more nerve-wracking in that. So... well, we didn't get anything majorly useful, but we still have vendors, so we got that going for us, I guess, right? So where the hell... Is it on the, yeah, it's this way. See, this is why I like D1 as well. Even more so than 2. But then again, this game is a dungeon crawl by necessity. D3 dungeons just loop on each other and they have no significant branches or anything. D1, these are mazes, and I fucking love that. Some people don't like it. I understand that, but it's part of the charm of the game. So we'll put this here. See, I do this out of habit. Usually I have this as something else. Normally it would be mana shield, reflect, chain lightning, fireball. Those would be my only hotkeys. Not right now. Okay, so I hate not having restoration on town. It drives me crazy. Having to actually refill your mana by fucking potions annoying. Something D2 actually does fix instantly, so it don't matter. None of it matters. My flail. Okay, we'll pick up that helmet. It's probably actually useful. Alright, let's see what we get.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
All this crap I can't even use. Wow. That's garbage. That is... It's just got high durability. That's fantastic. Oh, great.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Everything can go in the trash. That's so good. Alright, this is probably something actually useful, I hope, right? So you're always guaranteed to get 6 enchanted every time. They're never blank. 6 enchanted items from that quest.
Hello, my friend.
And I think it spawns in the game every time. Fuck yeah! -2 damage? And lightning res? Fuck this stupid crown. This is way better. Alright.
Whoa,
Kick
what can I do
ass.
for you?
Yeah, get out of here. I don't need that sissy girly girl magic. So what are my stats on the bow? 12 to magic, 1 to 6 damage.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
The plus hit's not really necessary. Damn. I can't afford that. That's actually... No, let's sell... Book of Charge Bolt's not going to give me that
what
much.
What can I do for you? Whoa, what can I do for you?
Instantly better. I'm sorry. It may have been a sacrifice in damage by 1 whole point, but 15 to all res right now is more important to me.
What can I do for you?
I think that was a good trade. And I kind of want that armor too. That's actually a really good armor set. For early game, I should say. It's not like it's great, it's just... Yeah, we'll buy that too. 70 lightning res? Fuck yeah. And plus 15 to all other res? That's great. I'm not going to complain,
what can I do for you?
because that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. It could be better, that's true, but I think it's a good trade, personally. At this point in the game, I would always take res, because we're going to go to Mines soon, and Mines is full of lightning res possibility that I need to take advantage of. Same with advocates, or whatever they're called. It's really good to have lightning res. It's probably the most important resistance in this game because lightning is so fucking common later on. Fire, yes. The lightning is very fucking dangerous in this game, so having a high lightning res really useful. And we'll sell this book. I don't think I need much more. Yeah, we'll buy 3 pots.
What ails you, my friend?
And then we'll get a... Yeah, I think we'll be fine with just 1 row of mana right now. I think we don't need that much more yet because we can't make a whole lot of use of our mana. But I think that's a good idea. I don't see why this is... If you're like, this is a bad idea, you fucking sank your gold into something useless, well...
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I hope not. Told you that book wasn't going to be worth that much. Huh. There's no point. Yeah, we'll put the mana shield in there as well. I mean, you could theoretically just fill your inventory with scrolls of mana, like, shield, but it's a really dumb idea. It's not really worth it. You only need 1 scroll per floor, though, so that's what I'm talking about. If you want to really maximize mana shield, you use it once, and that's it. I don't know. Do I have anything else I can make use of? Not really. Alright. Well, that's going to call it for that sesh. So I'll see you in the next one. We take on the last bits of Catacombs. See you then.
I guess now I'm not allowed to pay for sex with pennies.